In this video, I would like to introduce you to a scenario building tool that can help you to develop meaningful pedagogical learning activities that are supported by tablets. You will find references to learning scenarios and their 7 phases in a number of videos throughout the course. We used the scenario development process in the Creative Classrooms Lab project to guide our CCL teachers in their experimenting with tablets. The process is based on a previous project, the iTech project. Why did we use it?
Projekt se začal připravovat v roce 2012, kdy tablety v českých školách byly ještě úplnou novinkou. Učitelé je používali především pro svoji přípravu ve výuce. Nebyl pro ně problém je použít z technického hlediska, ale nedokázali je využít z hlediska metodologie, čili jak smysluplně použít tablet ve výuce. Proto jsme se rozhodli zapojit Českou republiku do tohoto projektu a ukázat učitelům cestu, jak by mohli tablety ve výuce používat.
In the CCL project we developed 7 learning scenarios. They focus on the topics content creation, collaboration, flipped classroom and personalized learning. As you can see from the topics, the modules of this course are also based on these scenarios. You can find all scenarios on the CCL website. What is a learning scenario? A learning scenario is a vision for the future classroom that addresses trends and challenges that schools face. For example, the increasing availability and consumption of digital content which the flipped classroom scenario addresses. It presents a collection of learning activities supporting a specific pedagogical approach that teachers could perform with their students. Learning scenarios can therefore be used in any subject.
Their general content enables teachers to adapt these scenarios according to their specific needs, taking into account the school curriculum, the age, the level of pupils, and the subject taught.
An example of such a learning scenario is the scenario school-to-school collaboration. The CCL teachers in the Czech Republic used this scenario as a guidance to their work with tablets.
Scénář School-to-School Collaboration umožní žákům spolupracovat s jinou školou, s jinou třídou, nejenom v České republice, ale i v zahraničí. Díky tomu se mohou kontaktovat se svými evropskými nebo českými spolužáky, mohou si do výuky pozvat nějakého experta na danou problematiku, nebo mohou třeba vyjít z tablety ven a realizovat tedy ten scénář v podmínkách, který vyžaduje.
As a teacher, you can take this learning scenario as a basis or inspiration for your own classroom-based learning story, which will usually cover several lessons over a given time frame decided by you. In your learning story, you can adapt the general topic to the specific context of your country, school and class. Your learning story will be a more detailed description of your learning objectives, activities, and the timeline planned, and can be divided into several lesson plans that cover specific activities within each phase of the learning story. The example of the work of our CCL lead teacher Petra gives you a better idea how you as a teacher can take the general learning scenario as an inspiration for your own learning story or lesson plan.
Po diskuzi s dětmi a se spolupracující školou jsme vybrali téma rychlost. Náš scénář je tedy zaměřen na fyziku a když jsme s dětmi diskutovali, co by je zajímalo, vybrali si rychlost vlaštovek, protože se jim líbilo, že ještě mohou ty vlaštovky skládat a vytvářet návody. Spolupráce probíhá pomocí tabletů, které umožňují spolupráci v mezinárodních skupinách a vzniklé výstupy žáci mohou okamžitě sdílet s ostatními spolužáky či kamarády.
A learning scenario consists of 7 phases. These 7 phases help you as a teacher to plan and structure your learning activities in advance. The 7 phases are dream, explore, map, make, ask, remake and show. In the first phase, dream, students can brainstorm, think freely and share ideas. In the explore phase, students collect information on a certain topic. In the map phase, they structure their thoughts and ideas and seek to understand how they are related. In the make phase, students develop or create a product or practice an activity. One possible activity for students in the make phase is to interview experts and stakeholders. In the remake phase, students replan or revisit their product on the basis of the feedback or further information they received. In the last phase, show, students publish and present the results of their work. Again, to get a better idea how this could look like in practice, you can see how Petra used the 7 phases to structure her project on the topic speed and paper planes with her students.
The school-to-school collaboration scenario is divided into 7 stages. Each of them has a title which represents the key word of the activity in the given stage.
V první části, která se nazývá Dream, žáci společně s učitelem a společně s partnerskou školou vybírají téma, kterému by se chtěli ve svém projektu věnovat. V druhé fázi, která se nazývá Explore, žáci vyhledávali různé typy vlaštovek, návody na jejich skládání a také se zabývali otázkou, jaké faktory ovlivňují to, jak rychle a jak daleko vlaštovka doletí. V rámci třetí fáze, která se nazývá Map, jsme naše získané poznatky sdíleli s partnerskou školou. K tomuto sdílení jsme mimo jiné použili i nástroj videokonference. Pro žáky nejzajímavější fáze byla fáze 4., která se nazývá Make, a v této fázi žáci vyráběli vlaštovky a tvořili návody na to, jak postupovat při jejich tvorbě. V páté části, která se nazývá Ask, jsme vlaštovky vyzkoušeli a vybrali tu vlaštovku, která létala nejlépe.
There are 2 remaining stages to complete. In the 6th stage, called Remake, pupils in the international working groups will create one universal set of instructions for creating a paper plane. And in the last stage, called Show, the Czech school wants to organize a meeting of pupils and parents to share the things they learned. Their partner school in Slovakia will join them using an online form of communication.
So don't be afraid of changing your methods as the added value of using CCL scenarios, not only personalization, but all of them. It's really good way how to stay or get in touch with students.